Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold birds, gold string, gold words, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Can you guys hear me okay? I'm just fighting some technical gremlins. Like, obviously it's the first stream in like 4.5 years, so cool. Thank you, everyone.
Turn the key and cool her off. Push a pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask to be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through today. I've got better things to do, okay, to leave a little bit undone and be the cat in the sun.
Do you know how professional I am? I haven't got everything ready yet. That's how professional I am. Okay, let's go for it. Hello, everyone. Okay, I've just put on some polarized glasses and now I can't read the chat because the chat is like this polarized. It's on a screen, but it's polarized. Oh my God. Fuck my life. Oh, I forgot you can't say fuck at the beginning of a video or YouTube demonetizes it. Anyhow, on that basis, how is everyone? If I tilt my head reading the chat, it's because I can't see it now, but I can now because these are polarized. How are we all? How's it going, everyone? It's good to see you all. We need the great to come and bring cold powers. Yeah, I know, right? It's so hot. It's so hot. I've literally just put this cardigan on top of my like very summery linen shirt. Jessica, Mike, perhaps then put the light directly in your face. Yeah, you see that on my glasses, right? The video light. If I turn it off, this whole scene becomes very, very dark. Actually, it looks like I'm being interrogated with that light above my head because there's only light like coming down. So this works. If these weren't polarized, it would be great. It would work great. How are we all? Hang on a second. Let me get the chat on my iPad, and then that's what I was doing. And I ran out of time because it's like a 5-minute race to get everything working. Let me just get the chat working. Well, I'll pop out the chat. I'll have the chat in a second on here. See, I've got it now. I've got it. Chloe, Snail Kitty, Luna. Hello, it isn't time to let the interrogation begin. I can't believe it's so hot. It's actually cooler on the Isle of Man. This is actually one of the reasons I like the Isle of Man. Our weather is like, it's like UK weather. In fact, Liverpool is just 60 miles away. And it's like 10 degrees Celsius more today, 60 miles across the sea than it is here. Sabes, everybody, my beautiful familiar, my shadow, my asshole cat, Saber. If you haven't met Saber before, well, I mean, yeah, I don't know how to introduce him. He's what's the word? He's butthole. He's very over familiar. He's never familiar. Right, hang on, let me just read the chat. I don't know how many chat spoons, but glad live stream's back. We got a slow blink out of him. Did you slow blink the chat? Did you? I think he can just see a reflection of himself, if I'm honest with you. I think he's just slow blinking himself. Soup, that's exciting. I might be getting a new... Oh, Soup. Oh, wonderful. Let us know. Tell us everything. And by everything, I mean everything. This is okay. This is a safe space for such conversations. Yeah, tell us all about it. What have I missed? I've missed saying hello to people, right? The Polaroid sunglasses, yeah. I can kind of see the chat, but I've got the chat down here. If I'm looking down, I can see the chat here too. Oh, Cyborg Mike, yeah, okay. So there is a video. It's part 2 of my little iFilm. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like mostly edited, but it's not ready yet. It's still a bit clunky in places and a bit like waffly and a bit protracted. So I kind of have to go over it. The weird thing is, the longer the video is, the exponentially longer it takes to actually edit the damn thing. It's like just an extra 10 minutes could be like twice as much work just because it means you have to kind of make it work and fit it in and all this sort of stuff. I know I promised it by the weekend and I'm very conscious of that. But I failed. One of the reasons for such failure is my vision hasn't settled yet. So I kind of have working eyes and then I don't have working eyes. And it's really frustrating. Usually towards the end of the night, and as those of you on the Discord will know, like I'm a bit of a night owl. So it doesn't really matter what time zone you guys are in. I'll probably be in your time zone as well. So yeah, it kind of sucks. And my phone is on like massive font size. And so many apps don't support it. So many apps don't support the big font sizes. It's like so annoying. It's like I'll tell you what it is. It's like it's like tasting the sort of visual accommodations that visually impaired people need that I'm not used to needing, but I needed them. In fact, I need them now. So I'm using, some other sort of disability groups accommodations. And I'm like, man, your accommodations are shit. Like, Why aren't all apps capable of working with large font sizes? Because they didn't fucking design them to work with all font sizes. They didn't test it. It wasn't part of their test cases. So it's just an interesting point. I mean, I am a software engineer, or I suppose mostly former software engineer now. And it's like one of the test cases before shipping, and to be fair, you know, I'm not a designer, but, you know, usually towards the end of a release cycle, there would be a quick little test just to make sure, like, colors work for those that are colorblind, and you've got different font sizes, and you could just change the system setting, test your app again, test your software again. And like, I'm not saying it's not difficult, but if you don't think about it, it's a pain in the ass. That's what it is. Black text on a white background. Yeah, totally. I stopped reading the Discord because I was about to know now. Oh, I'm so sorry, Helen. If you're not reading the Discord, you must not be reading a lot of other things too, I imagine. I'm sorry. I hope your eyes are feeling better. I'm tilting my head like a dog being shown a card trick, but I'm really just trying to read the chat. It's, you can make your phone talk to you instead. You can. But that's very slow. I tend to listen to audiobooks and YouTube videos and things a little bit faster than normal speed. And it's really frustrating to hear a robot voice trying to read things to me. It's really annoying. I really don't like that at all. Should we maybe have a secondary general chat lobby that's always in slow mode? Yeah, probably Exchange Quasar. I think that's an excellent idea. I think it's like one of those things that it's like, we definitely don't need that until we do need that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's a great idea. But like, if it's not like a day one thing, it probably is a now thing. I think maybe we need it now. Mike, do you need a translator in your ear? Ideally not in my ear. Meg, that would be really difficult. And I don't know how I would keep them fed and supply them with utilities and internet and stuff. Accommodations are always an afterthought. This is true. They are. And I think that it's the last few months has really cemented an idea in my brain, which is that disabled people is a set of people. It's like a group. It's like a set of people. It's a club that everyone gets to join at some point. You know? It's like, you know, my mother, before she had the brain aneurysm, was like massively go-getting, you know, out and about all the time. She was super active. First person into the shops to get her shopping done in the morning, that sort of stuff. And then eventually, you know, she ends up sort of becoming incredibly high support needs. Whereas, you know, me, I'm not used to something like that sort of slowing me down, and then it's like, shit, you know. And to be fair, a lot of the time, particularly with the live streams, the last live stream I did in this channel, in fact, probably the last 4 or 5, I was really struggling to see the damn screen. You know? You can imagine what that looks like if you get some Vaseline and then just lift up your eyelid and then just shove it up. Just coat your eye in Vaseline. Don't do this. This is not medical advice. I am so getting reported by YouTube right now. And it's like, okay, cool. Right. Well, I didn't think that visual impairment is something that I'm going to end up dealing with. Make it get better for you, right? Yeah, 100%. It is. It's improving. So, you know, looking at the data for the type of lens that I have in my eyes, we're looking at about sort of somewhere between 3 to 6 months for most of the neuroadaptation to take place. It's over to my brain now to kind of like make everything work and be less fuzzy and be less intermittent. It's a software problem. It's not a hardware problem now. I had a hardware problem and now I have a software problem. And it's weird. And it's not like I'm wearing sunglasses all the time, but I am pretty much wearing sunglasses all the time. Put the grease on a pair of glasses. But yeah, but Red Jenna, where's the fun in that? So, yeah. So, like, you know, the disability community, the wider disability community, everyone joins it at some point, right? Everyone joins it at some point. We don't make it out of this life intact, so to speak. You know, we do pick up damage along the way, and it's hard to get things retrofitted on the NHS. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, like, because obviously people do send me stuff, you know, like videos and things, and I do sometimes see things like maybe clips on social media, maybe some comedian taking the piss out of disabled people or whatever, and you think, okay, I mean, I have a pretty bad sense of humor, but sorry for the peacock misophonia there. Speaking of which, if you watch Love on the Spectrum season 4, the peacock noises are artificial. The peacock noises that they put into Love on the Spectrum season 4 during that date, they were fake. They were stock library peacock sounds. One of the ways you can tell is that the peacock didn't finish its call some of the times. So some of the clips that they used were edited so lazily that they clipped off the end. So instead of getting the full you end up with a and literally you can tell how they've edited the how they've edited the sound, and it just goes it just goes immediately silent. And it's like, man, you guys, it's just your editing team. Like, you just need to just click the sound file and just make it a teeny bit longer, just because you've clipped it. But maybe you wouldn't know if you don't listen to peacocks all the fucking time. Where did they put the fake peacock? Fake peacock sounds, actually, that day, it was just full. I mean, I didn't talk about this in my video on Love on the Spectrum season 4 because there's so much stuff in Love on the Spectrum season 4 regarding the editing and the production, which is so fake and manufactured that it's like, I filmed a piece talking about peacocks, and then I thought it's not very relatable, so I'll just leave that alone. What's the peacock's name? I think that one's called Stinkbug. It's either Stinkbug or Bop Bop. One of them is called Bop Bop, the black-shouldered one, and then the other one that isn't the black-shouldered one is called Stinkbug. He's lovely now, but he was a bit of a twat as a teenager, you know. Helen, I refuse to watch any programs like that. Yeah, me too, Helen. But I kind of, if you asked me like a couple of years ago, then I'd be like, hell no. People, like, not long after starting my YouTube channel, people are like, have you watched Love on the Spectrum? And I'm like, hell no. Why would I watch that? Why would I watch Love on the Spectrum? What do I do that for? It's like, it's a self-injurious behavior watching Love on the Spectrum. And so I just thought, okay. But now I kind of have to. I'm kind of obligated now. I'm locked in. I have to watch Love on the Spectrum when they drop season 5 next year. I just have to get some ice packs for my brain and watch the damn thing. Peacock answering you is awesome. There you go. That's what they sound like. And Pip is a great peacock name. Pip is a great peacock name. Bit of an Easter egg there. We'll get to it later. I had a thought today. Love on the something that rhymes with Spectrum, and the name might stick. Love on the sputum. We release you. No obligations for Love on the Spectrum season 5. Yeah, I know. It's like I can't not watch it. Just for obvious reasons, just a content creation thing. It's in that little bubble, you know. We're kind of, you know, rubbing up on each other a little bit. It's something I'm going to be aware of, but I'm not watching it with much enjoyment. That's not to say there wasn't some good bits in there, but I loved the bit with Connor's granddad, actually. I thought that was great. Really good. Amazing. More of that. But really, it's like, you know, you hate Autism Speaks, or you hate everything, blah, blah, blah. And like, it's like, well, kind of. Like, they'd have to... There is a future where they could be a decent organization, but got a bit of work to do. And it's like, same with Love on the Spectrum, but they just have to edit it differently. It's unfortunately reality TV. You know, it's as accurate as you know, Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares or whatever. You know, lots of this is how you need to feel. Lots of baby animals falling over and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. But anyway, the only reason I was mentioning it is the peacocks that they had on Love on the Spectrum. The audio was fake. The peacock misophonia, interrupting on the dates and everything. Fake shit. Shit, fake. Just thought I'd point that out. I don't think you'll hear that from anyone else on the internet. But yeah, totally fake. And I can prove it. But yeah. And it's because it's been edited by somebody who doesn't know what peacocks sound like, and they've downloaded Peacock Call from Epidemic Sounds stock library and just put the audio file on at awkward moments. And it's like, don't do that. If you're going to film two people having a date at a location they've never been to, and, you know, you're making them repeat things like for fucking 3 hours, and then you're going to end up with some awkward moments. Of course you are. Anyway. We have, by the way, It's Not Dead, by the way. Tea and Tales is coming back. I say it's coming back. It never really went away. It's just it kind of, so much of it hinges on me and my ability to quote unquote function. I hate that word, but you know what I mean. Tea and Tales, there is an amazing one coming up very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. There are some cool giveaways. The publisher's given me some cool things to give away. I said they've given me that in the post. I can't show you anything right now. Talking of post, by the way, I want to show you my suitcase. Hang on. Fran. I don't know if Fran's here or not. I know Fran's seen it. Oh no, the Meow Shitties are coming off. Oh no, the others are all solid. Although to be fair, this suitcase has seen better days, and I need to peel the stickers off so I can replace them with some glue. But like, these stickers are really cool. There's some really cool ones on there. It's like a Hydra here, and a Stabby Cat there, and then obviously you have the Meow Shitty, because you know Meow Shitty. Very cool. I've been living out of a suitcase lately. How long have I've been traveling? Like in the past month, I think I've spent probably nearly as long in England as I have at home. It's been really quite stressy. Fran sent me like a shitload more stickers, by the way. I have more stickers. Oh, I have some cool stuff in here I don't want to show you right now. But wait, there's more. Oh yeah, here you go. I thought I'd show these. Hang on. Okay, this says please do not bend, but I'm going to bend it anyway. Thank you very much, Fran, for sending me this really cool thing. I'm only bending it to protect your address, basically. Right, okay, so in here... Oh yeah, that's okay, it's just the backing of a sticker. There's like... I need a top-down camera. Okay, Meow Shitties, there's loads of these. There's this. There's... I was going to say, I didn't realize cash protection was Meow Shitty, but it is. It says, I'm going to read it out. Fran, if you don't want me to read it out, you need just let me know. You've got, I don't know. You've got some seconds, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Bum, bum, bum. Mike, are your eye-related trips to England over for a while? Yeah, they are, Jenny, yeah. So now it's just a case of waiting to see what happens. If anything goes wrong, obviously I haven't been discharged yet. Self-destruct in 5. I'm using some time. Okay, it says, hi, Mike. Kitty cat sticker. April 2026. I thought I'd send you some kitty stickers. I'm a dreadful sticker addict. Besides being an artist and art tutor these days, I do some design work to keep things ticking over, including making a lot of stickers. Thank you so much for all you do and for the work you put into your content community. I do especially appreciate, as an ex-scientist, all your research and investigation of sources. Sorry. I need some Meowsha tea myself now. I hope you're free of health concerns. Not at the time this arrived. No. But see you on the scratching post. Best wishes from Siggy Fran. Thank you so much, Siggy Fran. That is super, super sweet. I do keep all the cards and things people send me, by the way. If you send me anything, it has been retained. It is kept. I have a happy box with some happy in it. And there are more stickers. There's more stickers. I think I might put them in a little box for safety. No. Look. Look at this one. Okay. This is an extra sheet of stickers. I did not use them all. There's some cool ones there. I love them. All Hail Hydra as well. It's very funny. This is very green kitties. Yeah. Top. Thank you so much, Shiggy Fran. The reason I didn't do my normal, meal time before is just because, I just was barely at home. I mean, literally arrived. I had a couple of hours to leave and I'm like, shit, I'm going to cover my suitcase. so it's like, yeah, I'm going to cover my suitcase and just make it super pretty. Right, 2-minute break. Do we need a 2-minute break or? Yeah, I think we probably do. I'm going to grab a banana. So, okay, what we do is a 2-minute break. It just, ads will play in this time, okay? Don't worry. Don't go anywhere. Basically, just stay here. You're trapped. Okay. Yes, there we go. Right, I'll see you in 2 minutes. I just need to grab a banana. I just need 30 seconds.
Come on, soft, turn the key and cooler on. Push the pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask to be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through today. I've got better things to do. Okay, to leave a little bit undone and be the cat in the sun. Be the cat in the sun. Set aside every empty spreadsheet line and loosen up on the grind. Simmer down, settle back and mess around. Be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through today. I've got better things to do.
Button pressing. That's it. Okay. Has everyone got tea? Does anyone know how many percent of people become disabled in a lifetime? Yes, 100%. I mean, it's not. It may not be very, very long. Towards the end, as in it might not be You could be very unlucky one day. But yeah. It's not 100, but close. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah. Very close to 100. As in 99.99. It's got to be, right? I'm just thinking now. we could work this out. Most don't think wearing glasses is a disability, but it is requires adaptations. No, I agree with you. Yeah. I mean, short of having okay, on this subject, there was recently some drama in England about should no. I'll say it how it's been reported. Okay, do not clip this. This is not accurate. ADHDers are skipping the queue and getting blue badges, which are disabled passes allowing you to park in disabled spaces. And there's been a big sort of, very recently in the UK, there's been a big push on our national broadcaster and the Times, which is it's a conservative party in the UK. Doesn't really map to Republicans in the US, but they're like a right wing party. They're not like super right, whatever, but like they're the right party on the right. That's how they would describe themselves. Trying to be fair. And they're very much playing the game of ADHDers are now getting blue badges, which is absolutely not the case at all. And like personally, I don't park in any blue spaces. But then again, you know, I'm not physically disabled and I need to lose some weight and get some exercise. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a given. Like, hey, people get a diagnosis and then get a blue badge. If you need a blue badge, apply for one. Get one. It's as simple as that. I don't know why we have I don't know why there is a cultural kind of sort of push against those with neurodevelopmental conditions or like ADHD, autism, blah blah blah, or there's so much going on, and I don't want to whataboutism it, but there is a lot going on. An ADHD diagnosis does not get you a blue badge in any condition, in any way in the United Kingdom, or the other map, which uses the same kind of rules, very similar rules. ADHD diagnosis does give you one, but if you would potentially, by watching the media, believe it. There is also, I think, going on. It's this week, isn't it? What aboutism? Oh my goodness, Kitty in the garden. That's clever. There is also a protest going on right now, very soon, in the UK. I was minded to go, but I've travelled too much lately. I can't. It's not. Yeah, I just got to be fair to myself, I think, a little bit here. There is a protest going on in the UK about the schools regulator, I believe it is, claiming that, I shit you not, that autism. Let me get this right. This is so batshit. I want to make sure that the batshit is correct. Ofsted autism. I'm going to write I'm literally Googling Ofsted autism terrorism just to get the wording right. Just to make sure that I'm not saying it wrong. Yeah. Ofsted have produced guidance for their inspectors who inspect the quality of schools in the UK, claiming that, I quote, children with autism are at increased risk of being susceptible to extremism, on the basis of being more likely to develop special interests and therefore can be drawn into extremism as a result. I just want to say, I mean, let's say someone does have a special interest in, let's say, ISIS. It could lead to them having some problems with the law, but it's not. It doesn't like follow that someone with a deep sort of a special interest or passion in like World War II history, for example, wants to emulate the Austrian artist. It doesn't follow. It's not follow. You know, we don't have a link between special interest and terrorism. Like, it's not even a... some nuts on YouTube. Yes, this is live. Don't worry, they aren't trying to other us at all. Meg, yeah. So this is literally the government inspection body for education for schools, and they've created a training manual, which the most recent one says, you know, says the things that I said earlier. It's like, holy shit. How do you even protest that? How do you even protest that? So there is a protest going on this week in London. I would 100% go to that. I've never been to a protest before. I would 100% go along, but I just can't. The timing doesn't work for me. You know what inclines onto extremism? Poverty. Yeah, sure, it's true. It's fine, guys, just have hyperfixation with assault weapons. Do you know what? Even so, right? Even so, you know, you can be a complete kind of like, you know, weapons nut, and it does not then lead to. It's the whole kind of adage like, oh, kids that like video games become violent, and it's like, well, hang on a second, let's establish the connection. But anyway, yeah, at increased risk of being susceptible to extremism. I feel like that needs multiple sources. Increased risk needs a source. Being susceptible to sort of needs a source as well. It's kind of like, what? I mean, I think there are some sort of sociological drawbacks to being neurodivergent. There are drawbacks. There are drawbacks to often the way that we think and the way we see the world. And, you know, I've talked about manipulation and things like that before. And, you know, sure, there are things we can probably talk about here. We can say autistic students are more likely to be bullied, I think, is a sentence that I can't source for you off the top of my head right now, but I feel like it's almost evident. You know? Therefore, teachers should be aware, should be, you know, little bit of extra attention on little Jimmy there at the back, or little Sally in the corner over there. That's all I'm trying to say, you know. Autism presents conventionally differently from, you know, classic autism in girls, for example. That's another whole thing they could say, and they could sort of give teachers a picture that goes, there is vulnerability here. We do have a safeguarding duty. What do we do? Like, how do we use our powers as teachers or inspectors to keep children safe? We don't go, you see them over there, the ones with the curly hair. Oh, watch out for them. They're going to put a fucking bomb. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just the substitution test fails massively. It's like, you say white kids, brown kids, black kids are increased risk of being susceptible. You know, just like, you know, it just blows my mind. It makes me feel so annoyed with the UK government for writing something like that. Speaking of which, this drama happened for the first time a year ago. But Ofsted, which is a government body, they have defended the document. So this isn't to say that this is all happening in a vacuum. Like, they have been criticised. The National Autistic Society, I know, has criticised them. Chris Packham, famously, has been criticising them, and so on and so forth. Like, it's not that it's happening and they're not having any pushback, but they're pushing back and going, yeah, we... Let's have a quick little look here. There's nothing. I'm not reading anything I don't already know. I just wanted to get their words right. Anyway, there's a protest. I'm there in spirit. I don't know if I need to make a video about this. I don't know what to say. Other than the UK government is this government body It's a bit arm's length from the government itself, but it is the government. It is the public sector. It is a governance body for the government. I guess it's like a federal department if it were in the US. I don't even know where you would start. You go, who wrote this? First of all, who wrote this? I'm naturally ginger and ADHD. I'm suspicious. How's the eye, by the way? Oh, thanks for asking. Yeah, it's both of them now, but yeah, they're both healing. They're a lot better. I do have some issues still. It's a weird one because I'm unhappy, but I'm also really happy. So I'm really happy and feel very privileged that I was able to access the healthcare, and that the underlying sort of the cataract itself is gone. That's amazing, because it got to the point where I couldn't see out of my left eye, which was like quite scary because it was so quick. But the new lens and the healing is still going in place. There's still a lot of inflammation and stuff like that. So like, it is a bit messy. I'm interested in a video about the fawning response. If you have a desire to tackle that subject, Roxy, thank you very much for that suggestion. My next video is about fawning. There is a decent chunk of my next video which is about fawning. Yeah. I might make a video specifically about fawning. But yeah, the next video on this channel, which was probably out tomorrow, has a chunk in there about fawning. I don't want to spoil it now. It's a bit of a batshit story. It's a personal fawning story, a very recent one. But it's an interesting angle. Yeah, fawning. Man. I wonder if I could wave a magic wand and just stop every autistic and every Mr. Thomas. Stop every Mr. Thomas is badass. This is like just being a little mini fawn. I just wish it would be possible to just not, cut out the fawning response. It's not medical setting. No, it wasn't a medical setting. It's no kiddie. No, you won't be able to guess. It's so out there. You won't be able to guess. But it's in my next video, which should have been out on Thursday. Should have been out on Friday. Should have been out on Saturday. Should have been out on Sunday. How to be nice without looking like you're flirting. I don't feel like I could make a video about that because I don't think I really know. I have been accused of being flirting with people quite a lot. It's often, in like an argument or something, it's often something that's leveled at me quite a lot. I promise you I'm not like trying to be romantically engaged with lots of people or anything. And as a guy, it's a bit weird. It's a bit of a double-edged sword really, because you've got the one aspect of kind of like traditional kind of feminine kind of presenting flirting, and then there's like the guy thing. There is a video on flirting on this channel. It's early one. It's one of my early videos. Please go watch it. There's a story in there. But I think in the past 5-6 years, I've probably had upset neurotypicals as many times, probably. It's like one a year, I would say. Haven't had one this year yet, but then my eyes haven't been working properly, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've been told it's because my conversation with people can be quite sort of like deep and meaningful, if that makes sense. I've been told that's a problem. I've been told that like the way I intently listen to people is a problem. I've been told that the way that I'm like sitting near people, or maybe I'm acting kind of childish, is a problem. I don't fucking know. I can't fucking win. No, it's like, genuinely, it's a genuine issue, and it's like, well, I can talk about it, but, and I'm not trying to sound like a hapless fucking idiot, but it's like, okay, so what level of masking is required here? Just being absolutely shallow and a bit dismissive and offish and rude. But I can't really pull that off very well. I try to. I can't really do the thing I see sort of male acquaintances doing. So it's a bit like, oh, for fuck's sake! All right, well, I don't know. Honestly, any eye contact feels like flirting to me. I think it sort of depends, like joking, and it's really hard. I'm trying to systematize it, which is like, go, right, when you do this, then this is this means this means that, you know, put together a little, you know, 10 ways to know that you're flirting with someone or something. And it's like, I mean, I could do that, but it's a bit like, fuck knows. I mean, it's all culturally different, right? Like, eye contact is a bit of a stupid thing because, you know, in the East, you don't make eye contact with people really if they're, for example, if they're older than you. You know, it's a disrespectful thing. And yet you're supposed to make like eye contact with people. It's just a weird thing. It's so weird. I don't know why people are obsessed with it. I am more than happy to sit around a table with people that aren't looking at each other. Like, I don't know what the deal is. You know what, because flirting is extremely subjective anyway. Sort of not, Bob. So I kind of agree with you, but no. No. I'm going to say no. I disagree. That's not to say I'm right. It's just to say I disagree. I'm trying to say that quite often my traits get called out as flirting when they're not flirting. I think it's like a neurotypical neurotypical's flirt. I could give you 10 stories, changing names and situations and places and everything. But I could give you 10 sort of short stories of like how I've literally been accused of flirting or whatever. And this is when I've been in relationships and stuff as well. Like, some of this is not even that long ago. Okay. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, the flirting one's weird. Have any of you looked at parasocial relationships with YouTubers on the internet? I've watched any videos to do parasocial relationships. Hank Green's got a couple of interesting ones. Where they're talking about like eye contact with the camera, and then eye contact being a thing that's really good for building relationships. Okay, and like, what else? I can't think. Oh my god, I need to think of what other ones are. I think that I'm kind of on the basis. I'm kind of trying to explain something here because people in our community have formed some good friendships. Some good relationships have been formed between autisticats. It's great. You know, it's so easy to see the same behavior and say it's harassment. Oh, that's true. John Green said a lot about it. Oh, I haven't heard John Green talk about it. I'm interested. Genuinely interesting to come across flirty when, in my opinion, they aren't places I've worked with the woman to stick. She's annoying. Yeah. I don't look at your eyes. I mostly look at the black cat plushie. Yeah, totally. I appreciate that. I don't want to be perceived anymore. I want people to watch the video, but I don't want people to watch me. Does that make sense? I know I'm being silly and unreasonable. It's just the way it is. It's just people latch onto proxies too dogmatically. Parasocial is getting a bit out of hand. Oh, I don't understand sleep. He had to move house about a few years ago. We can't see your eyes now anyway. Is this flirty or is this flirty? Or is this flirty? Stop flirting with us, Mike. I can read this screen now. And I can read it if I tilt my head. Or down here. But like that's what down here looks like. Like down here is really small. So I'm just like doing the zoop, 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 and then just like zooming in on people's comments. This is not how, it's not normally like this. Okay? It's not normally like this. That's true. Can't say otherwise. Yeah, flirting. Yeah, definitely. I think it's also an interesting conversation, flirting, because it encompasses so much about different types of cognitive sort of. It's a very cognitive empathy thing, you know? Like flirting is often this, you know, cast as this idea, as it's something people think about and they're doing on purpose. They're giving you like flirty eyes or playing with their hair or whatever. Hey, dude. And it's like, okay. All right. So, okay. So now I know the things you have to do in order to signal interest to someone. Okay. You could just go and, you know, talk to them about whatever it is, or show them something you like or whatever. But then again, I feel that might be misconstrued. So it's a bloody minefield. When first met one of my friends, I thought I was flirting and asked if we could go to my room, but I literally just wanted to be in my room because it was raining outside and we were just near my place. Yeah. I think everyone needs to be aware of sort of rooms and personal space. The whole kind of go back to mine, you know, certain words, certain key phrases, you know, obviously Netflix and chill is quite a famous one, but like, I think you kind of have to like literally learn these things. Like cognitively, you know, in a very systematizing way, and go, okay, that's the phrase. Does that mean this or does that mean that? Like, like any sort of busy place, I'll often say, you know, do you want to go somewhere else? Do you want to go out? Do you want to go back? Do you want to go here? Do you want to, you know, just because it's like noisy or whatever. It's not like trying to like segment people off or whatever. I'd hate it if I felt like if somebody felt like I'd made them like uncomfortable or anything. Yeah. There's no correlation between that minefield and social. No correlation between that minefield and the social anxiety. Well, the social anxiety kind of comes as a bit of a package deal, because when you start overthinking all of this stuff, it can lead you to be a bit of a nervous wreck. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you don't want to learn any of this stuff, as in like you don't want to commit it to memory, you know. You don't want to be like systematic about different phrases and so then you're going to end up like, oh my god. I feel like it's you're one of the two, right? You're either the sort of neurodivergent person that is like, you commit this stuff to memory and you're trying to figure it all out. You've got notebooks, you watch TV programs and films and try and figure out the characters and all that sort of stuff. You know, you do a lot of people watching. Or you're the other type, which is like, just you don't even care to you just end up blundering through. The first type ends up with the social anxiety. That's just a hot take from Mike. That's just a Mike way of looking at the world. But I think like the first type ends up like completely like me, just frazzled, like just trying to figure out what people are saying and what they might mean. Maybe the transactional analysis stuff kind of plays against one in that way, because that kind of encourages you to kind of model human interactions on a psychological level as well as the literal level, you know? You know, people say things they don't mean or whatever. You're a parent, adult, child, and you're trying to figure out the sort of the emotions and the psychological level behind it, behind the words, behind the meaning, as well as the actual meaning. And, you know, that's an idea from the 50s, but... Hi, Emma. You good cat. She's here, by the way. Emma is here. Like a TV show, two characters making really intense eye contact. I hate it. I know what you... I think a lot of that is like, I know what you mean. And that is a bit of a cliche, a bit of a filmmaking cliche, is it not? Emma is this one. Good go, Emma. Hello, Emma. Want to sing the song of your people? Emma is the grumpy grey one. Yeah. Emma, I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Okay. She's lovely, really. Actually, all the cats are just Mike's projected personalities. Emma the yes. If you like. I'm thinking maybe I might make a video taking all the different cats, right? I'm talking about autistic traits as cat traits. You know, like autistic traits are human traits. They could also be feline traits. How long do you hold eye contact after all? The difference to the untrustworthy or freaky? Oh yeah, totally, yeah. How much time does it take to feed all the cats in a day? Really good question. So we don't always do a dinner time where all the cats get fed exactly at the same time. It is quite stressful for everyone, including the cats. The cats have got multiple feeding stations around the house, so they can access food, dry food, all the time. There's always dry food down and water, obviously, everywhere. Wet meat comes out probably once every couple of days, every 2 to 3 days. Doesn't take that long, really. And it's always a bit of a... It doesn't take very long, but I appreciate that it's kind of like, it just is what it is, it's normal, but it's also kind of like Catmageddon, right? So, but they also eat sort of, some of them are on special diets as well, so they'll eat separately as well. And that takes about as long as it does to feed a standard cat. The cats would be great if you use a series of shorts. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, that could work. Could work. But then people will be coming here for a cat, so they're not finding cats. They find some weird autism thing. I think one of my cats might be neurodivergent. He's making eye contact and some blink and blinks too. Too much eye contact hurts my eyes. I mean, look at me when I talk to you. But also staring at people is rude. Into logic. Yeah. I mean... Shaf Wally, 9155. Hello to you too. Shaf Wall is... Shaf is white sheep. White sheep. White sheep. Am I right? Please. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Deutsch speakers, please tell me, am I right? Or if I just embarrassed myself. Do I need to get onto Duolingo or something? Oh, sheep wool. Ah, okay. Well, I got the wool one. Schaf is sheep. Okay, so what's white in German? Tell you how long it's been, right? It's been so long. There is a hawk outside. Just wondering if it's going to be reliably screaming, and then I can turn the microphone up and you can listen. It's quiet now. It's doing the eagle noise. The, oh, vice. Thank you. Heck yeah, hi guys. Hey Claire, how's it going? How's it going? Right, as opposed to Bombwell Cotton. Bombwell, yes, I remember that from labels. I'm just trying to get German beefers out my keyboard without changing my keyboard. We're good listeners. But I would love this current bit of chat. Chew! Oh well. You snooze, you lose, I guess. Vicky Rennie, hi. Good to see you again. As opposed to Steinwall, asbestos. Yeah. Do you guys have like a lot of asbestos around? We still have asbestos buildings on the Isle of Man. There's still quite a bit of asbestos around. I think it was a bit of a fad for a while, wasn't it? Oh look, we have this fibre. It's amazing. It doesn't catch fire or anything. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't breathe it in. You need to enable the German keyboard in your OS. Are those buildings inhabited? Yeah, quite a lot of them are. There's lots of old buildings on the Isle of Man. So there's loads of like Victorian. The Victorians built a lot of the island's kind of built environment is Victorian. And at some point post-Victorian era, asbestos is a great cat name. Maybe Emma should be called Asbestos. Or Polly. Oh my god. Polly, Asbestos. Polly of Asbestos Castle. Because she just sheds all the time. We're in a bit of a garage roof with asbestos to explain, yeah. Asbestos move for a shed. Toys containing asbestos. Like, why would you put asbestos in toys? I guess why would you put lead paint in? A lot of asbestos in US housing buildings from the 60s and 70s. Yeah. I like. It's a bit weird. Oh, you grew up in Kirkmichael. Aylin, that's cool. Not that you found asbestos in your house. Princess Polly of Asbestos Fibre Castle. But yeah, that's kind of what I mean. I mean, like a lot of houses that were built like sort of post-war and anything that's been renovated can have asbestos in it. It's just everywhere. Like how the hell did that happen in such a short period of time? Like asbestos was like, oh, everything's going to be asbestos. It's almost like people were like removing their own. It's like, I can't imagine people going, oh, look at this new wonder material. Let me just demolish my roof to make it out of asbestos. What are you doing, Sabes? He's making himself a den. He's moving things. My high school had asbestos blown in ceilings and they used to rain down on us during the school day. Oh no, Claire. That's horrific. No, Claire. That's really dangerous. I was just thinking, like, there are some schools in the UK that were made out of concrete, which has got like holes in. So it's kind of like concrete that has a certain reaction is used that makes it kind of turns it into like a bubbly chocolate bar. But when it gets wet, it crumbles. So there's some crumbling schools in the UK at the minute, which are like, this building could collapse at any time. And it's dangerous. They had pretty much all remediated by the time I graduated. Oof. So Claire is telling us is that Claire is fireproof. Claire's say, sorry, I'm just loading the chat because the chat's a bit behind on my tablet. It was material of the future, and we are raising plastic. Well, yeah, dangerous for different reasons, but yeah, plastic too. Yeah, there's lots of plastic in our environment. It's like, what are we going to do? Great Pacific Garbage Patch is yeah, it's plastics everywhere. There's plastic garbage all over the place. It like in the sea, like if I ever find like, you know, beer bottles or whatever, they're not. I'm not encouraging people to throw beer bottles in with overboard, whatever. But it's like it's not the worst thing. Yeah, everything else that we chuck in the oceans is pretty bad. Oh, Teflon, yeah, that's another thing. No F, says Juju. Right, I think that's sorted now. Okay, it wasn't the microphone exactly. It's the it's just out of warranty as well. It's the audio interface. It's literally like it's just out of warranty, so I'm gonna be buggered if I try and get a new one. But I'll contact Rode. Right. There we go. Okay. Right. Hello everyone. How's it going? Stream sketchy by the airport. Oh, where are you going, my dog moon? Safe travels. Where are you going? I got distracted by my own cat screaming at me. Ah, no, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Erase it from your memory. You know, technical issues are problems for like other content creators, not here. What about the beer bottles then? Yeah, sorry, at sea. Yeah, they're not, you know, ceramics and glass. It's like, it's not like a major issue, but like, plastic is. If you saw something, you saw nothing. Matching through again. Exactly. I was joking when asking if your eyeball could be hacked. No, but it did give me sort of pause for thought, because it's like, imagine the future of like, you know, intraocular lenses with like little displays on them. You could have a head-up display on an intraocular lens, couldn't you? Are your new lenses plastic? Yeah, they are. They're acrylic. Yeah, they're made of a hydrophilic acrylic with a hydrophobic coating. Yeah, it'd be like a Black Mirror episode. Oh, 100%. Isn't there one of the latest season? I've not watched any of the latest season yet, but isn't there one of like someone's brain or something, or memories are like rented? This 10 minutes of eyesight is brought to you by Palantir. Stop it. Oh, what a horrible company. I hope his lenses last a long lifetime. Yeah, me too, Nikki. I'm aware that there's a decent, you know, I'm aware it would be like in 20 years time we find out there's some horrible flaw with them, and do you know what I mean? Like it does make me a bit worried in that respect. But the flip side is the other lenses I sort of shortlisted, they all had some issues that I wasn't happy with right now, so it's like, oh, I don't know. Hope I made the right choice, but I'll never know. I will you can tell because you can. No more head injuries, please. Well, this is it, you see. So, yeah, it should be less of an issue now. I sort of, it was a waste that my Pacecaper couldn't be programmed with extra features. I know, right, Fran? Like at least a radio or something. Like, sorry. Like, yeah, I mean, I can see now, right? Like, functionally, I can see. But if I look at my computer, well, except I made the fonts really big. So how do I explain this? This monitor is huge. Half of it is obviously looking up Ofsted autism terrorism, and I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a bit of the next one, Google titles, you know, like page titles. So I've got 4 page titles in, you know, about that high. So, I mean, like right now I have functional vision. I'm not happy, but I'm happy, you know, and then occasionally I'll get like really cool vision and I can read like small print, like some terms and conditions or something. And it's like, yay. And then it's gone. I'll just like blink and it'll be like gone. Everybody chatting all caps. I'm like, all caps hurts, by the way. Sorry, it doesn't hurt. Sorry, hurts is the wrong word. All caps doesn't help. Like, it doesn't make it easier. I have someone else's cornea, Harriet. Wow. What a wonderful, wonderful gift. What a wonderful gift. Yeah, what a wonderful gift. That is really cool. So did you get a big discount to allow Google to let the surgeon apply a camera in your eyes so they could train their AI? But you know, at some point, like, it might be where we're going. I can tell you where we are going, though, genuinely. There are, I think, 5 or 6 clinical trials ongoing right now where people are having actual accommodating lenses installed. So basically the same as a human lens. Exactly the same. It looks like you'd expect it to look as well. It's kind of, you know, but like synthetic. I love the Quinn's video, your delighted reaction to his reading glasses. Jenny, their reading glasses are coming back in my next video as well from my viewpoint. So, but thank you. That was the first time I ever put reading glasses on. In fact, I have them right here. These, believe it or not, are Quinn's reading glasses. They're not Quinn's anymore. They're mine. But like, so if I put them on, I do get like I get a small taste. They're only a little bit. I get a small taste of like a little bit of my short-sightedness back, and I kind of like it in a way. It's kind of like, all right, you know, so close-up stuff. If I ever take up crocheting, I'd need these. I'd need to wear these. That's okay. I liked your unexpected cameo in Sam's video. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Sam's video is a decent one, and you know, I enjoyed it, but man, you can't just take a man's glasses. He gave them to me. He gave them to me. Oh, he gave me this as well. He gave me this too. This thing. Does anyone know what it is? Stages of every new material. It's a miracle solution. It's hazardous, profitable. Don't tell anyone. Exactly. Yeah. No magnets. Close. Really good. Good guess. But no. Not magnets. No. A Rubik's Cube. Kinda. It's an infinity cube. So like it folds in this way. Like it's a fidget toy. Yeah. It's a really cool fidget. Like it's like it's hard to do. Like like I don't know how to make it work. Okay, sort of thing. But, if you ever see Quinn, he's got one. He's got like a blue and white one, and he's just, or a blue and black one. Is it blue and white? I think it's blue and white. Anyway, he's doing this like, but with one hand. Like, yeah, it's heavy. It's not light. Yeah. Yeah, it's how heavy is it? I couldn't tell you. I could tell you actually. I could weigh it, couldn't I? I could weigh it rather than use my non-bionic, you know, flappy hand pads to kind of weigh it, which I can't do because I'm not an Android. Yeah, it's not light. I think it weighs about 1/15 of a cat, maybe 1/10 to a 1/15 of a cat. 10 of these would be a cat. Domestic short hair. Makes a lot of noise though. Yeah, indeed it does. It's very Rubik's Cube-like. So yeah, very cool. Thank you very much, Quinn. Appreciate it. I brought one of the Ono stim rollers recently. Yeah. So Quinn showed me his Ono roller. He's got a bit of a selection as Quinn. Yeah, please stim the like button, because when you stim the like button, even on this live stream, it tells YouTube that I'm doing a good job. It tells YouTube that. Which theory? Do you not use domestic short hairs as? Come on, you must use balls of yarn as a measurement for everything. You know, like instead of like 3 cups of flour, it will be like 8 1/10 yarn. Surely. Product info weighs 1/10 of a cat. Yeah, which cat though? Rubik's Cube's also make great stim. Amazing. So like, thank you, Helen. Thank you for dropping a like. It tells the robotic overlord of the YouTube Google algorithm, who I've upset by saying a rude word at the start of the stream, that I think you're allowed to do that now. I think it's had a change of heart over the last year or two, in that you are allowed a rude word at the beginning now. Yeah, anyway. Zig's tiny, only 2.9. Ziggy's a 2.9? That's just a portable. 2.9 is like... This is 2.9. It's like 2.9. Yeah, like I said, just stim the like button, because it does help. It tells YouTube that I'm doing a good job. Sorry it has to be this way. It just does. Scott, thank you. Oh, I see what you're doing, Scott. So you start the show or the video or whatever with a like. And then if something happens you don't like, you take it away. 2.9 is a purse key. Exactly. How long do you have to be streaming? She's about to... Which, so Claire, there is a... Claire. So not much shocks me really, but I will tell you this. There is an actual official YouTube video from YouTube, from Google, demonstrating what words you can say and when and whatever. But actually saying them. And it's the weirdest video I've ever seen. It's like, if any of you want to see a really funny video, Google it. Just find it. I forget what it's called. Just write YouTube employee, I don't know, creator standards, whatever, rude words, whatever it is. I don't know. You'll find it. And it's a funny video. It shows you what you can say and like in order to be like on their good side, basically. And they changed recently. Yeah. That YouTube instruction video about what you can't say is the funniest thing ever. It is, because it's not like these, you know, these types of, it's not like the BBC. So the BBC actually have guidance on what words you can say or how many times during what shows at what time. So the BBC, and this in the UK, actually have this as a production standard, okay? I was expecting that from YouTube. I was not expecting a YouTube employer sort of going, blah, 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 blah. You know, you can say the word fuck or something. It's just it's the funniest thing to see, you know, some corporate, employee of a big organization with a deadpan face. So it's the funniest thing. I think that's just really funny. Sorry. It just, for my sense of humor, it just really tickled me. I think I've played it before in like the after party. So Hey, look, we've nearly done 2 hours. I wonder where they got that robot person to present that bad words video. How can you talk along with a straight face? About this stuff, exactly. Oh, hey, Bob. Oh, it's not. Oh, I just thought I saw Bar, but it wasn't Bar. It's Charlie. Charlie's amazing. Oh no, I've lost my chat. I have to get it again. Sorry, everyone. "9 p.m. watershed." Yeah, but then there's a limit as to how many times you can say it. So the age rating board in the US, I forget what it's called, was rating the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the videos, films. I see my brain is going now. And the very first use of the F word is quite funny. Chris Pratt drops the F-bomb. I know it's only used once in a certain... Where are you going, Sabes? Okay. I just don't want him to like leap off the side. He's got 3 legs. So no, it's not I just got confused. I was zooming in. I only saw like a little bit of the thing, and I just need to go for a bit. How much is a nice party today? Good luck with the house moving stuff. Yeah, there is. But just sort of a bit of chat and games rather than anything else, only because my eyes. A Lego YouTuber I followed once used onions as an expletive the other day, just naturally. It was the best thing ever. Amazing. I've had some series use alternatives. Yeah, that's great. Moving house is one of the 3 big stressy things. Like, one of the 3. It's just like traditionally. Tanrium, I have 2 cats. I want to get a dog, Labrador. But I'm a bit worried if my cats would get along well with a dog. What do you think? Well, normally, traditionally, cats kind of rule the roost. If cats need to be able to kind of escape and get up high and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, that's your decision to make. But cats and dogs can definitely live together. Is cleaning house also one of them? Scott. Charlie, I'm moving at the end of June. It's finally confirmed. Amazing. That's fantastic. I have a question for you about that, but not for YouTube. Yeah, it's amazing. American movie makers intentionally throw in swear words to avoid a G and a PG rating because they change what was movies. So I had to see. Makes sense. Makes sense. So this Marvel movie deployed 1F and maintained its PG rating. I'm pretty confident it has a PG rating. But yeah, it was the first F-bomb in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you put Rooster in the mix, would the Rooster rule the roost? No. No. Poor Rooster would be near the bottom. We've had cats and dogs together. And it's gone. Yeah. Emma, can I help you? Emma. Emma. Here you go. She's singing now. Here. Into this. Here. Yeah. Sing the croaky song of your people. Yeah. Good, Emma. Got to give it in. Yeah. A bit. Up. Down a bit. Yeah. Emma. Sing the song of your people. Sing it. Do the big howl. Big howl. Come on. Do it. Howl. PDA. She's PDA cat. It's such a nice evening vibe. Thank you. She's not a performer. No, she is not. She is not. Or maybe a little bit. No. Oh. Yeah. You're getting kisses. Emma. I'm going to give her a big hug, okay? Emma. Emma, lift your head up. Emma! Yeah. There we go. I'm back again. Okay, I'm in the shit now. She's hiding her head. This is bad sign. Not cute. Not adorable. It's not adorable. This is, yeah, she's hiding. She's hiding. She's building up her anger. Emma. Okay. It's not adorable. It's not adorable. She's angry, yeah. It's not adorable, Maricat. It's not adorable. Emma? Okay. I'm gonna go place her down. Very gently. There you go. I survived. I survived the wrath of Emma. Hope you have plasters nearby. Yeah, I do, yeah. Yeah, I got plasters nearby. Plasters in nearly every room. She is cute. She's really beautiful. She just has really strong feelings and a really... she's got a very particular way as to how things should be done. And if you, like, upset her, she can be quite upset. Verging on violent. She just can be very, very annoyed. Not autistic at all. No, indeed. No, it's just the impending violence. So I'm reading the chat. It takes me a little while to read the chat. Like this. This is how I'm reading. This is reading the chat. This is what reading the chat looks like. Okay. So it's like, okay. Oh man. I'm starting to think that video correlating cat behaviors to ours would be great. Yeah, I think it needs to happen. Yeah, hang on a second. There's a problem with Anno. How do you guys clean your cats? How do you clean your cats? It's, oh, that's for my eye drops. Hang on. Okay. Anna Ferret had a wash, and she had a wash, and she came out small. She got shrunked. She got shrunked. Everyone, Pippa, meet the autisticats. Autisticats, this is Pippa. Possible name Iris, possible name Eileen. Her name is Pippa, and she's very chatty. She's very, 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 very chatty. Okay, so what happened? Well, I was outside in the garden. I'd just gotten back from England, and Nina got back like literally a few minutes after me, and she had this in a cardboard box with holes in, and I have this all filmed, by the way. So, you know, with respect to like announcements and stuff, you'll have to watch my upcoming videos. But she came from a place that couldn't have her anymore. So her name is Pippa. I can't say much more on YouTube, I'm afraid. But yeah, she's super cute. She's just like Anna Ferret. Ferret and Tosca love her. Pippa is not a Hydra kitten, but doesn't she look very ferrety, like Nikki says? Tiny Gremlin didn't get it wet. Yeah, she's fallen in the bath already. You tricked me. I already thought it was Anna, but somehow smaller. Yeah, so that's Pippa. She is... I would die for you, Pippa. I know, she's so lovely and small. So, yeah, don't spoil it. There's a little funny scene in my video with her. She was going to be a little Easter egg. But yeah, she still is a little Easter egg. For most of the autisticats that aren't on the stream, she can still be a little Easter egg. You're having those gremlins tomorrow. I know, right? The count is now 16 plus Tiger. Although the Tiger was a one-off, so I think the support for the Tiger is ending about now-ish. So yeah, 16. Oh, no. Don't launch yourself. Don't launch. No launching. You're too small for launches. You're too small to... Okay. I'll take you. She says no. She says maybe. She says no. Fuck you. She says, I don't want your disgusting treats. She's this old. She's still baby. Look, triangle tail, little head. Okay. She is very hydraty. Yeah, I wasn't expecting her or anything like that. She was, like I say, she arrived in a cardboard box with nothing. She's been here now probably 2 weeks, and yeah, she's grown a lot. She's put on a lot of weight. Her condition's way up. Yeah, and she looks kind of light colored. She's kind of got like light colored sides. She's eating those treats now. She's got light colored kind of swirls. Let me show you a big cat for comparison. Lucy? No, Lucy doesn't want it. Okay. Okay, so, like, you see? So, this is Uncle Soaps versus Pip, size-wise, size comparison. Just a big one, and then like a mini one. I have a spare. The cat distribution system isn't done. Yeah, so I think there was some deliberation for about an hour or so as to whether or not she was staying. One Pippa is 2 Saberlegs. Yeah, about that. That's the exchange rate. People leave cats in boxes at your door. No, it was someone via Nina's work. Nina is obviously Mad Cat Lady. So, yeah, they were like, here's a box with catnip. 4 months, I reckon, excuse me, sorry. I reckon somewhere about 2 months. I could try and be a bit more accurate. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say 4 yet. I say 2. I don't know. She was very, very small when she arrived. So, like, she's doubled in size in the last 2 weeks. That's what's putting me at the 2-month thing. And when she arrived, she looked like 8 weeks. Mine was more than that size. Count the tail rings. If it's like I'm staying 2.5, 3 months. Yeah, maybe 2.5 to 3. Yeah, could be. We could actually do this as a bit of a lottery if you want. We could kind of just have just for bragging rights. We could kind of make some guesses. Is she short hair? Don't know. Too early to say. Probably. Yeah. Probably. Sabes is such a good like Uncle Sabes. He's just amazing with like all of them. I mean, I remember when Hydra was hanging off his tail, like literally just hanging off his tail like a giant furry tick, you know? She was just and he's just like, oh, it's just a child. It's just a child. I would say 3 months. She's exactly as old as she is. Exactly. The spider bubblegum. My best guess would be 4 months. Yeah, could be. I couldn't tell you. But she was in pretty bad condition when she arrived. It was she hadn't had a good time. So yeah, it was like, oh, okay. So I mean, often we'll get ferals. That doesn't mean they're staying. They usually just get sort of flea, worm, vet registered, that sort of thing, and then off. But yeah, there you go. What's another one? My kittens are 3 months now. Oh, Witcher Theory, your kittens are much bigger, so a little bit smaller then. 2.5 months, maybe 2 months, 2.5 months. Claire's kittens on Witcher Theory, they are so cute. I won't miss one of Claire's streams because I'm just there for the just there for fun. She has a cat that just looks just like Larry, but a baby Larry with long hair. Very cute. Snell Kitty, good to catch up with you. Hope I see you on the server. M. Stefan, enjoy your slug collection. I hope it goes really, really well. But if Pippa's mama knows, she'd have some catching up to do the growing. Yeah, you see? So, and she's grown like a crazy amount in 2 weeks. Like, so could it be that she was a bit older, but just a little bit hungry? Remains to be seen. But I was, as it happens, filming at the time Nina popped the box on my lap, so you guys can see the reveal in real time. Lucy, Mike looks like you've been through a lot. Yeah, I have. I'm doing all right. Thank you. Like, yeah, it's been a lot, I'll be honest. It's not over yet. Got the weird flickering and stuff, but yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better. I've learned a lot, honestly, over the last couple of months. I've learned a lot about all kinds of shit. I've never traveled so much in my life. I was solo for near enough all of it. All of the trips to the UK I was solo for. And yeah, there's just so much you learn about yourself and about all kinds of things that you never thought you'd know about. You're not straining, are you? No, Soup, I just need a poo. Mike looks like you've been for screwdriver. I have. I'll go and take eye drops in a minute, but these are like. Well, thanks, Larry. I just seeing how many people are still here. You know what I mean? No, it's just a joke. Or is it? I really like how dog kittens just fit in one hand. Yeah, I know, right? When they're in one hand, it reminds me of the Zelda thing, the Zelda meme. Of just like, you know, here, take this. Yeah. I do have a video for you, the second episode of this eye thing. Then I think we can get back to a bit more autism content. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to stick that content out just because look, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, you know, it's a logical fallacy, I guess, isn't it? What's it called? Argument from incredulity? Because I don't think this content exists. I don't think anyone else has done it. That doesn't mean that no one else has. It just means I don't know. I wonder with your particular spiral lens, do certain wavelengths matter in light? Yeah. Could you try some different color bright streaming lights? Maybe some colors not hard in your eye. Really good question. I was shocked at how... Yeah, you hear a chicken. Hi, Snooker. Yeah. Yeah. I've stopped posting blooper reels of like pet interruptions when I'm trying to film a video. Do you imagine what it's like? I don't have a chicken in the studio, but I have the window open because I need it open. What's... I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just a big black chicken. It's just a black chicken. It's just... Is it boiling in the... I was trying to bring forth the chicken. I was trying to get the chicken for you all. Stream snipes my chickens. Peacock with a hiccup. Is it boiling on the Isle of Man like it is in Bristol? Not as bad. I'll be perfectly honest with you. So, I mean... I tried to catch the chicken, Soup, but the chicken is literally just... That chicken is unhappy. So just to translate to everyone, the chicken's upset. I don't know why. I tried to find out. The chicken's just standing out there. I thought there's like a shrubbery outside the window, and I thought the chicken was in there. It wasn't. It was just standing out in the open, just bocking away. And I'm like, okay, so what's the matter? And I go around and I'm trying to find out what's wrong with the chicken, but the chicken's just complaining. No fox. No foxes on the Isle of Man. In fact, what predators we do have, so like polecats and rats and so on, they're not really like present here, so it's not really a thing. It's not a predator thing. We have no snakes. We have hawks. So it's quite possible like a hawk will make chickens make this noise. That's what this is. This is alarm noise. But there's really nothing out there. Just the sunset. Juji, thanks for being here. So yeah, anyway, to answer the question about the Isle of Man, I might have to close the window and suffer a bit with the heat. I can take this off, can't I? It's just a thin little cardie. I can still hear the chicken through the window, so it's not doing much. Can compensate just the shirt. That chicken, there's really something going on with that chicken. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why the chicken is so bothered. This is really unusual. Yeah, so to answer your question, Bristol will be way hotter than here. So Liverpool is like 10 degrees hotter. So I think we hit 26 today, 25, 26. But the forecast was 21. In Liverpool, because I've still got it on my phone, like local forecast and Liverpool, because I've been traveling back and forth a lot. And Liverpool is like 10 degrees hotter. So Liverpool was like 30 something, low 30s on the. And it's like, wow, it's Liverpool is only 60 miles away across the water, like east basically. So it's really weird. Like the weather systems are being really, really strange. But it's definitely less hot here, but it was hot. There's no question it was like 25. Not as hot here as it is for most of you guys. So there you go. I mean, hopefully that answers the question. As for like the question earlier about my lenses and colors and stuff, it's weird. I talk about it in my second video. I don't want to bore anyone though with all of this stuff. I'm conscious of, people come here for autism and they end up, with a health story, but I think it's kind of important. I think it kind of explains where I've been and what I've been doing, but also kind of, there's a lot of autism stories in there because I'm autistic. But yeah, the color thing's really weird because like the sunset now, when I was outside looking for the chicken, is like really purple. It's like really blue. It's quite a cold color. It's quite cool. And that's really, really weird because with my natural lens, even both of them, my right one to a degree, there was like a slight color difference with my natural lens. Well, versus this one. This one's like perfectly clear. But the left lens for, quite a long time was bringing in quite sort of like warmer lights. And it's like, holy shit. Mario Cat, you've had the same sort of surgery, right? The color difference, like, it's just really weird. Like really, really weird, really disconcerting. And I didn't realize how cold and blue and, like there's a sunset on right now. And outside, to me, it looks like otherworldly and kind of bluey, purpley, the actual color it's supposed to be. As opposed to this kind of like a warmer kind of color. Which is why my other sunglasses I put amber tinted lenses in, so that it kind of brings back a bit more of that warmth. Just gets kind of disconcerting. And it's really weird because obviously all of these things happen overnight. Like, I have Princess Polly. Yeah, Saber, Polly, what, guys, Polly. Why did you bite him? Why did you bite her? Why did she bite you back? Why you... Ow, Polly! Ow! Polly is not playing today. Polly! This is really cool, by the way. This is why I have this. This is all because of Polly. Polly is just like a one cat fur machine. It's a blue yellow sunset here at the moment. Yeah, it's like it's really weird how, like, because you don't have a time for your brain to adapt or for you to even get used to something, so the color's like totally different. It's really weird. Jeffrey, I have a white cat like that. My apologies. I think I heard a hiss. I get sworn out all the time. Was this the promised mild chaos? No. I think a few things in this stream could qualify as chaos. I think, yeah, maybe yes. Yes. Peacocks. If a cat's hairbrush with red material works like a charm, not single use like a roller. Oh, I know. I think I know which one you mean. We've got quite a lot of cat stuff. It's like, it's almost like a sticky, tacky kind of red kind of. It's almost like a sort of like a sticky silicone, right? That we've got that for taking fur off furniture and stuff. It's quite good. And if. So I meant the weather, but the ice thing sounds interesting. Oh, yeah. Hello, just joined this bar. Hi. Nikki, did you get midges? Yeah, we get midges. Not yet, though. And horseflies. And obviously other bitey things, but yeah. I got to pet some sheep. Bird fell, so you got to pet some sheep. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry if you're feeling the dopamine crash. The fermented spider. I think there's like Velcro hooks one way smoother. Okay, cool. You missed Pippa. You did. And a few other things. Right. Okay. So much to tell you all, but I guess the way this YouTube channel works, if you are new, particularly if you are new and not chatting, you're lurking. Like the little spicy ghosties you are. It's a bit of a weird channel in that there's some stuff happening. There's a new Tea and Tales book that's coming up really, really soon. Oh, this small strip of the material on the Hoover. Yes, I know what you mean. It's almost microfibery. Almost. I know the stuff you mean. Thank you, Theodore, if I've said your name right. To Echo, Oscar, Golf, Indigo, Yankee. Have you heard much of the Kelvin spectrum? Like, yes. Things are much, much colder, much more cooler. It's like outside is like 6,000, kind of 6 to 7 kind of thousand, as opposed to like the 4,500 I was sort of expecting it to be, if you know the Kelvin kind of temperatures. It's really weird. Obviously I'll get used to it over time, and this is how reality really is, as opposed to what my eyes were seeing, which wasn't quite right. Yeah. It's weird. I kind of explain it, and I've simulated a lot of it for you in my next video. There is a simulation of eye surgery, as in what things look like. Yeah, it is. It's a bluey white. It's weird. This is my perception of it, of course, but like, I don't have a color meter, but I do have a phone. I could probably take some pictures. I'm currently in Scotland and struggling, staying in a place I've been before. Whoa, BR. Gosh, okay. Hey, well, look, you've tuned in. You've tuned in with your friends. Yeah, okay. I empathize. I won't ask you now, although I am curious as to why you're there. But yeah, those kind of sorts of things like really stress me out. It's really weird. I caught a conversation on social media the other day. Not that I'm on it or anything. I'm just like scrolling a bit. And it was an old conversation. It was an old thread, and it was about like, I think it started off as a conversation about autistic content creators, which is why I found it. But it sort of diverged a bit into other topics. And it's like, a lot of people would go, you know, someone looks really good on a video or whatever. I'm definitely not talking about myself in that respect. You know, they must not have any struggles, and it just feels like another sort of reworking of the low high functioning thing, because you don't know what people are, you know, dealing with. If you see a curated highlights reel, you know, like an Instagram feed. I can completely relate, bar, but also it makes me go like, why are you there? Is Aurora there? Golden Nia Banan. I should go now. Enjoy your day, evening. Have a great week. You too. Is this your first live stream? Because I've seen you in the comment section. This must probably be your first live stream. They are often like this in that respect. So they're a bit variable. You can see other live streams in the live tab on the channel. If you want to see what they're like, you want to like sample like a bit and go, you can do that. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to your first ever live stream. We'll move over to the members stuff in like 3 minutes, shall we? Because then it could be like 2.5 hours. Yay, that's like 250% more than advertised. See? Low promises and then high delivery. Is that the word? Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm going to go make a cup of tea. Should I make a cup of tea now? I'll do it in a minute. Actually, I've still got some in here and it's still hot. Look, does anyone have any questions for me while I'm still here? 150% more. Yeah, it's 150% more. Kitty in the garden is correct. You out-autismed me. Kitty in the garden is actually correct. Yes. It's not whatever I said. Under promise, never deliver. Yeah, exactly. Buy one, get one half off. No, it's buy one, get one free plus an extra half. My live streams are not usually like this every time. Well, it's kind of true. Any good dreams lately? Oh my God, I tell you what, I've been having fucking recurring nightmares. Like, all the time. Like, near enough. Like, I just feel like I'm having nightmares every night now. Like, since for the past 4 weeks. It's been utterly draining. Like, do I get a badge? Oh, actually, badges and also stickers are available. I will make a video and explain how you get them, but some of you have already qualified for one. I'll be posting them out really soon. I contacted the post office today to say, hey, can I post things to America yet? And they were like, not yet. I should have posted stuff when I'm in England. I can. I can post things when I'm in England. I'm in England next month. So I can post things then. So I'll just go to an English post office and post stuff. Yeah. I'll do that. Right, sorry. I know, right? I'm having like really disrupted sleep at the minute. It's like driving me nuts. Do you know what I mean? Like all kinds of like crazy kind of random horrible dreams. Like, yeah. And it's definitely related to just like life stress or things that are happening and that sort of stuff. Like, without getting all Freud about it, you know, it is, isn't it? It's your brain kind of trying to. Is that not the conventional wisdom with dreams and nightmares and things? It's the brain just going, all right, fuck, so much has happened, right? We need to start piecing this together. We need to start. Is it not consolidation? I lucid dream a lot. I used to when I was like a teenager, but not so much. Yeah, I miss lucid dreaming. Tell you about to get on board. Okay, I will do. Okay, right. I'm going to press a button here. It's going to be like this. Some of you will know what this means. This is the music. Thanks for tuning in. I imagine my cutting usually goes for the package to post office. Jenny, there are videos of me doing that from a couple of years ago. just locally here when we were posting stuff to the US. It's only like the last 6 months it's been a problem. Loads of American autisticat have had packages. Some of you are still waiting, like Yays, for example. I've got a little packet for you. There's a few others. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. You're all amazing. We're going to go across to this thing, which is the Scratchy Post after party, because the live stream is going to basically continue, but it's going to happen on the Discord. If you want access to the Discord, including exclusive videos, and I feel really bad because there wasn't an exclusive video this month. I will make it up to you, but there are exclusive videos, usually, consistently. Behind the scenes, there's stuff for all different tiers, there's all that kind of stuff, and lowest tier is $4 a month, and it helps me like do things like pay for eye surgery and shit, and cat food, and tea, and biscuits. So thank you very much for being here. I'll see you all. I'll see a bunch of you on a Discord in a minute. For the after party stream. The rest of you are seeing videos. Please stay tuned to the channel. I'm hoping to post part 2, episode 2 of the iDoc tomorrow, and there's tons of other things. There's like normal autism content coming out next week. There is all kinds of stuff. There's like Tea and Tales is back, big time back, and all cool shit. It's all coming back. Just work a bit on this. I'm not AI. Love you all. Bye.